The first one is going to be get your loose ends tied. If you know that you're going to be moving abroad fairly soon, start selling, start decluttering, because like I said, I'm a hoarder, so I had a lot of things that I had to get rid of, and it was a lot of stress trying to decide, what do I take with me, what do I give away, what do I want to keep, like just for keepsakes. But for me, I only went with 3 suitcases. I didn't ship anything over. The rest of it, unfortunately, a lot of things I had to give away that was still in pretty good condition, that were quite new and everything. So that was quite annoying, but it's okay. Another thing would be, do your research. Now, I did go and visit Australia a couple times before I moved here, but I was always in Sydney, not Perth. I've never visited Perth, so I didn't really know what were good neighbourhoods, what was affordable there. So for me, I was just looking at anything and everything when it came to housing, as long as it was close to work. And that really that wasted a lot of my time, I'm not going to lie. But once I got there, I was able to buckle down, find a place. Spoke about this so many times. Do your research. Also finding about like the weather and everything. In my head, I always thought Perth, Australia was this absolutely sunny place. There's no rain or whatsoever. So I left a lot of winter clothes, gave away a lot of winter clothes, which I wish I had now, but it's okay. If you're looking to do like a permanent or semi-permanent move, I wish I did this, which would be get a relocation agent. This would make it so much easier when it comes to finding houses, getting everything prepared for you once you get there. I didn't do that. I was lucky enough to have accommodation. However, that only lasted a couple weeks and the struggle did go on. I feel like that would have just lessened a little bit of stress, you know, helped me really set my life up there and have like all the handy tips and tricks to, you know, settle down in the least stressful way. So I wish I got a relocation agent. I didn't. That's fine. I managed to do it anyways. The next one is going to be having at least a couple months worth of living expenses or living expenses money saved up. I only came with 3,000 Australian dollars. I was lucky that this was enough for the time period that I was without work. However, if things had gone bad and I did go for a period of time without work, anything could have happened. Paperwork could have taken too long, and a house could have taken even longer. So that was kind of like a risk on my hand where I only had, I think it was like maybe a month, and that is being really stingy. A month's worth of expenses saved up. And also, if I was to find a place a lot sooner than I started working, I probably wouldn't have money for a rental bond. So that is always good to have. I think 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses saved up is what they recommend. I did not have that, but I got lucky. Another thing would be try and make friendships with or try and connect with local people that live within the area. I feel like you'll be able to know more about the area, learn more about the culture and how things are done, quote unquote, there. Now, the pros of moving abroad for me, I would say it's been great having a new fresh start. It's helped me learn quite a lot about myself and also get to experience new things that I wouldn't have if I was in the UK. It's definitely been a learning process because it was so difficult. I learned a lot of things along the way. Also, I have a fresh perspective. When I left the UK, I was just so burnt out. I was done. I think the last couple months I was just living inside. I didn't really want to go out much, and plus the weather sucks. I don't like to bash it, but the weather sucks. So I stayed inside most of the time. I was really like a little recluse. But yeah, so that's another positive thing where here the weather is lovely most of the time. So I'm like forced to go outside, you know. People are very outdoorsy that I'm around. So they're like, you go outside, we're going to do this, brunch, go to the beach, go and do all of these kind of things. So that's been really great for me. Another one would be meeting new people and experiencing different cultures, because it's not just Australians here. You have Italians, you have people from European countries, South Africa, all over the world. There's people all over the world, so that's another great thing, because we're all like experiencing this country all together and learning about other different countries as well. So that's been great. I've touched on the cons in my challenges, and for me it's just really loneliness. Like I wouldn't say that I miss any particular foods back home. I think I just miss my friends. That is really it. I think I miss my friends. I have my family here. I'm here with my family at the moment as I'm shooting this video, so that's a massive pro for me. Like, I'm closer to my family. So yeah, moving abroad it's a good idea if it's something that you really want to do, but I do want to stress it's not an easy process. Well, at least for myself, I didn't find it as an easy process, but I feel like it's really worth it. It's really worth it to really get that fresh restart, start something new. But yeah, so it's the end of this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. It's been a little bit of a short one, but yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next